Hello, this is Dawn Bournand with Fabulous Florida Living, and this is our Local Love series. We are on episode number 4, and I'm so excited because today I have someone who is on the spot. They are literally there in their working conditions to show you what they're doing. So I am going to be introducing you to Becky. Becky works with her husband, Art, at a bee's place. And as you can see, Becky has kind of a disguise on today, but this is her regular working conditions. So Becky, can you tell us a little bit about what you were doing and why you were wearing that disguise?
Sure, thanks, Dawn. I'm a beekeeper, and my love of bees has brought me to the business that I have. So today we're actually out checking on the bees. I had a little bit of issues with beekeeping. It's not the easiest thing. I had some splits that we made, and the queens that came back got eaten by dragonflies, so I had to requeen my girls. And I'm out checking today to see if they came back and are doing well. So we're out in the bee.
Wow. Yeah, nature has plans of her own sometimes, doesn't it?
Yes, they definitely do.
Oh my goodness. So, you know, one thing is, I guess bees don't rest during the coronavirus stay at home. So
There is
you're
no
out working.
social distancing from them. So I am happy that I can continue to come out and do what I do.
That is awesome. But you actually do something that could benefit people who are staying at home. And by that, I mean, you have honey, don't you?
I have honey, and local honey is really an awesome opportunity for people. We have hives in St. Petersburg, Seminole, Pinellas Park, and a few other places around town as well. So our honey is truly local, and we have so many people that use our honey just for allergies and for health benefits and using them in recipes and things of that nature. So people are still wanting to grab that honey. I get people calling all the time now asking if we're open.
So that's my next question. You are still delivering, or you are still taking orders during the stay-at-home period?
Yes, we are. We actually do have a presence online, so you can go to our website and order. We can have local pickup where you can come by. We can run it out to the curb and drop it to you, or we can even deliver if you're within our area as well. And you can have it mailed to you. So whichever you prefer to do.
Wow, that is fantastic. So let's talk about logistics. How can they get a hold of you?
They can call us. Here, I'm going to show you my truck because everything is on that. A Bee's Place. We are at abeesplace.com. Can you see that well enough? We're doing
yes, it's perfect.
And our phone number is 727-351-2252. We also have a Facebook page, and we are on Instagram as well. So you can certainly reach us. Plus, if you are shopping, there's a few stores locally that we do have our honey in. Rolling Oats is one, and you can actually go on our website and see all the other stores that we're located in as well.
Okay, that is fantastic. And if they don't actually need honey, but they actually need help with bees that are at their home, can you also do that?
Oh, definitely. We do bee removals. I know we all love bees, but we don't like them in our house. And unfortunately, sometimes they do get in the soffits or in your walls or in your trees, things of that nature. We certainly would love to relocate those bees to our apiary. I'll show you a quick glance at my apiary as well.
Yes, I would love that.
And we got our smoker going, and I'll actually come over. I'll show you a couple of bees here. How about that?
That sounds great.
This is just one of my apiaries, and I've got these bees actually already open, so you can see what's going on with them.
Oh, wow.
This one here is a honey super that we're trying to get some honey going, but it's been really dry, and the weather, being that the weather has been so dry, the nectar hasn't been there like we'd really like for it to be. So we're waiting for this spring honey flow to come. I'm sure with the rain that's been recent, they're going to be being really active soon too.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, it's been a little challenging. Not only just do we have to worry about conditions with the coronavirus, but conditions in the lives.
Wow.
There's some of our bees.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. So I don't know if you can still hear me, but the smoker, what is the smoker for?
Oh, good question. So the smoker, what we do with that, we actually will use it on the bees a little bit. And what the smoker does is truly it just masks the pheromones. The bees use pheromones to talk to each other, actually, and they will send out an alarm pheromone to let them know that something may be happening in their hive. And with the smoke, it masks that, so they actually can't smell those pheromones. And we then have a little calmer bees as well. There's pheromones for the queens, and they do waggle dance talks. So bees are pretty amazing. It's pretty fun. We actually really enjoy what we do.
I can imagine. You know, my kids saw that movie, the Bee Movie, and it really taught me some things too, because I had no idea how essential bees are to our entire environment.
They are. There's one big mistake at the Bee Movie.
Oh, tell me what it is.
So they portray the bees as all being boys. And 95% of the bees in a hive are girls.
Interesting.
The boys make only up about 5 to 10%, depending upon the time of year. They really are just there to mate with the queen. And so they don't do any other work either. And they don't sting. So it's interesting. Girls are the workers.
Wow. Very interesting. I imagine you can't do any sort of field trip or school trip because it could be a little dangerous for the kids around all the bees. Is that correct?
Well, what's interesting, the Pinellas Beekeepers Association also do offer opportunities for people not only to come to meetings when their meetings are available, but they also offer an apiary day. And so with the permission of the parents and with their parents in with them, we actually allow them to come in and go into the apiary and put on a veil and gloves and see how it is actually in the field.
How cool. So how would they get information about that?
They can go to pinellasbeekeepers.buzz, and their website should give all that information.
Wow. Becky, this has been so informative and so much fun. Thank you so much. And I really want to encourage people to try your honey. It is natural, it is local, and you not only are doing something for the public, but you're also doing something for the bees. You're helping take care of them and make sure that they stay taking care of us, right?
Thank you. I do appreciate that, because that's how we all got started, is just by wanting to do something more. And my slogan is really, truly, thank you for helping make bees. One of the things I'm going to touch on really quickly, though, is we do have some really unique honeys, too. So not only do we do local honeys, but we get honeys from beekeepers that we meet throughout the country when we travel. So we have some very different, we have eucalyptus honey and coriander, raspberry, all kinds of different.
Oh my gosh.
That, you know, you talk about a flavor, but it's really not been flavors. Nothing's been added except for what the bees use when they go out and pollinate and bring in the nectar from the flowers that they gather. So orange blossom is one that we do make from our bees, and we actually send our bees on vacation because unfortunately we don't have any more orange groves in Pinellas County, so I have to send them elsewhere. But they've brought back some nice orange blossom honey this year. We just ended up harvesting that just a couple weeks ago.
That is fascinating. I never knew that. So that is amazing. Thank you for telling us that. And definitely, I encourage everyone to go check out your website to learn about all of these awesome different types of honey. And those two, they can order online. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Becky, thank you so much for taking time out of your crazy busy schedule. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope many, many people come and visit your website.
Well, thank you, Dawn. I appreciate what you're doing as well.
Thank you. Have a super rest of your weekend.
You too. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.